Hello everybody, this is Antonio Santiago, aka Tonio Gatti, and I'm here today to talk to you about how you too can afford to study abroad or exchange in a country with affordable higher education like Korea. As a disclaimer, fortunately I have family who are helping me study abroad in Korea. I studied in DC as an unpaid intern and in Boston as an unpaid intern, and
blew through my savings account, maxed out all of my credit cards.
it was a very expensive undertaking. I've gained a lot of experience from it, but I do not have a savings account now, and now my credit cards are paid off, but it was expensive. There's a lot of booze that played into that. So now that that's out of the way, the main cost was the plane ticket, and that for me was $630 from Boston, Massachusetts to Incheon, and I'm flying Virgin America and Singapore Airlines. And for the surprising part, I actually got money back from tuition and fees. What this means is my financial aid, which was only the federal Pell Grant, which anyone in the country can apply for, and the Hope Scholarship, which is a program in Georgia where money from the lottery is allotted to this scholarship, and it pays about 90% of your tuition and fees. So I know that a lot of people are hesitant to post actual numbers when it comes to their tuition and student loans and stuff like that, but I'm gonna do it anyways just because I feel it will be helpful and will probably convince a lot of people to study abroad or exchange. It's an awesome experience, so I think it's a necessary evil to post these numbers. So tuition for me at Chungang University is $2,090 total. That's it. That's all tuition is $2,090. I'm taking 12 hours, so that it will probably be a little bit more than that, but $2,090. Fees at Chungang University total to about $590. I think these fees were specific to Georgia Southern University, which is the school I go to, but a lot of the fees got waived away because I won't be on campus. So this comes out to a total of about $2,680 for one whole semester in Korea. In addition, the dorm is about $1,300, but I'll talk about that later. So like I said, in Georgia we have the Hope Scholarship. For me, that came out to be about $856. That's how much I got from the Hope Scholarship. And from the federal Pell Grant, which is a needs-based grant from the federal government, which means that if you live in any of the 50 states and are a United States citizen, then you are eligible for this. Now, because the Pell Grant is needs-based, if you have parents who have a good amount of money, then this probably won't be so much money for you. But for me, I got the maximum amount because I have a single parent. Pell Grant gives me about $2,800, which is the maximum amount. Now, if you are doing the number crunching with me, this means I'm actually getting money back for tuition and fees to study, and that helps pay for the plane ticket. And this means that with Pell Grant alone, that the tuition and fees are completely paid for and still giving me money back. It's like I'm getting paid to study abroad or exchange in Korea, which is absolutely insane because it's probably the best experience of anyone's life. And now for housing. So honestly, I have never lived in a dorm. The idea of living in a dorm, having a roommate, has never sounded appealing to me. I've always been too stubborn for that. I've had a private apartment. I've had roommates, but they were more like housemates because we didn't share an actual room and weren't sleeping 7 feet apart. Additionally, I was an RA and a resident assistant, or a community leader at my school is what we call it. So that means that I was guaranteed a private bedroom, and thank God for that. I don't know, just roommates are a lot, and there's a lot of arguing that goes on and stuff like that, and you have to worry about them either waking you up or stealing your stuff or just things like that. And I wasn't prepared to deal with it, and I'm surprised that I'm willing to deal with it here. And the thing about having a roommate in Korea is that the odds are I'll probably have a friend that will help me make friends, and we'll mix our friends groups and stuff like that. So hopefully I enjoy my roommate, and hopefully he enjoys me. And the dorms in Korea, or at least at Chungang University, are really, really nice. They have a gym. and a lot of amenities. They're super safe too. The only bad thing about them is that they have a curfew and you can't have food and there's no kitchens or anything, but I feel like I will be eating out a lot anyways, purely because of the fact that there's a lot of new foods for me to try. At Chunghwa University, dorms are approximately $1,400. So with financial aid and everything like that, I have enough money to actually buy my plane ticket, and then whatever I would have saved. When I moved to Washington, D.C., I had about
$5,000 in savings
that I blew through. I'm a little bitter about that, actually, quite honestly. Being an unpaid intern is kind of exploitation, but you get really good experience. So the point of this is to say that you can afford to study abroad or exchange. Personally, I didn't think that it would be a feasible thing for me to do, but it is, it really is. And then there's a lot of scholarships, especially if you're a minority, that will assist you in studying abroad. I'll put the links to a few scholarships down below that you can look at. I got rejected from them, unfortunately, so what was that? Anyways, yeah, you can afford to study abroad or exchange, and if you have any questions, please feel free to message me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think there's messaging on YouTube. You can do that too. And if you want more informative videos, which I hope this was, then please like this video, the thumbs up, like, I don't know what it's called on YouTube, and subscribe, which is, I found out by my little icon thing down somewhere. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great day.